many congratulations through to the second round here at the Kazoo World Championship on debut, opening night. Just sum up how you're feeling.
Wow. Still pumped with adrenaline though, so wow, that was amazing. Crowd was awesome. Wow. Back home we only play in front of 30-50 people, so playing in front of a crowd like that was beautiful. I enjoyed every minute, man.
You came through the South African qualifier to seal your spot here, beating Devon Petersen, a legend of South African darts. So that must have meant a lot to you.
Well, all my dreams came true in that moment, so yeah, I had nothing to lose when I came here. So yeah, I hope my next match is going to be much, much better. Hopefully I can give Keane a beautiful game.
Keane Barry is one of the most exciting talents in the game. Got to the UK Open semi-finals earlier this year, so to beat him on your debut, biggest night of your life, you must be so proud.
Wow, I'm very, very, very proud of it. So it is, like you say, the biggest night of my life. So yeah, wow. I won't be able to sleep tonight though.
And they say the first round is the toughest one. You've got over that obstacle now. You've shown glimpses of your best form there, 5 180s, 125 finish. So looking ahead to tomorrow now, Kim Huybrechts, what are your thoughts on that matchup?
Kim's a brilliant player. And if I can do what I've done in the practice room and get it onto stage, then I'll give him a good game.
So, look forward to it. Yeah. Thanks, Grant.
Thank you.
Grant, congratulations. It's one thing qualifying for Ali Pali, but when you turned up today, did you genuinely believe that you could beat Keane Barry?
Yeah, sure. Nobody comes here to lose. And I was watching one of Gowan Price's post-match interviews, one of the tournaments, and his words was, if you're not confident, don't bother turning up. And that just stuck. So for me, I was confident when I came here. Even in the practice room, I was confident, and I hoped it would just transferred over to the stage, but nerves just took over in the beginning. So yeah.
Did Devon message you before the game?
Yes, every day. He gave me some nice advice, gave me a video call this morning. Just before I left to take a bus, he gave me some great advice. Just told me to stay calm as well. Just one foot in front of the other. So greet the crowd and do your job. And well, yeah, that's an awesome mentor to have.
We've seen Devon obviously grace that stage and do great things. Now you've won on the world stage. It's a real breakthrough moment from South African darts. The fact there's two of you now.
Yes, true. Look, I'm in January. I want to go to Q school. Hopefully, I can get through there because I want to play on the circuit. So that's one of my biggest dreams. So hopefully that can come true. And winning my first match, I had to prove to myself that I belong here. So yeah.
On that dream, the prize money you obviously won, will that help fund
Q
school, and is that a huge motivation now as well?
Yes, it's a very, very big motivation for my wife as well. So hopefully, it will help with accommodation and getting me to Q school, and so many doors open.
See the emotion at the end there. How does it feel to be represented in South Africa, the only South
Wow, I've never represented before, and it's a big burden to carry, but I loved every minute of it. Just the experience being here and the experience going forward now, so I can't wait for tomorrow.
I guess you'll watch this on TV in recent years. How did it feel to be up there on the pitch?
I couldn't believe it. I was watching every day. I watched darts, so. Just watching darts and being up there, it blew my mind. As soon as I had to walk up, blew my mind immediately. So I'm really, really happy.
Grant, you talked about Devon there. How much has he been an inspiration for you coming over here and playing on that stage?
He's always been, myself and Devon has been friends for a very, very long time. So even just before he came over, we had a regular practice session. So he's been making it big. So it's every boy's dream back home to be like Devon. And I'm just glad I have him in my life. So him and his dad calls me every day. I call him every day if I need advice. So, he's been in my corner since day one. Since even with the qualifier, he's been in my corner. And I'm really grateful to have him as part of my life, helping me with this journey.
What was it like beating him in that qualifier? Because I think most people were obviously expecting Devon to come through.
It was. I was on the back foot. Yeah. I lost the ball, and both of us won our throw. So it went all the way to 5-5, and the last leg decided. As soon as I hit that 180 to leave myself on 32, He hit the 180 to leave himself on I think 46 or 64 or something. And when I missed the double 16, double 8, and when I transferred over to double 4, I was just telling myself, just go in, go in, go in, go in, go in. It was beautiful. Like I said, all my dreams came true in one moment. Thank you.
Grant, you mentioned earlier on that Devon messaged you when you're on the bus. Did you get the bus here today?
I got the bus here.
Where did you get the bus from?
The W3 from Wood Green.
So you got the bus fairly paid. Why did
And then walked away from there.
you got home in a Rolls Royce, yeah?
Yeah, oh. So I have to catch a bus again. Yeah, thank you.
Grant, congratulations.
Thank you.
You're the first player we've had in here sitting at that table. Is it hot on the stage? Because it's bloody cold in here.
Well, it's with the camera lights and everything. It is a bit hot there. It's nice. It's cold outside. I've experienced that just to walk in. It was very, very cold, and on stage is hot. You don't even realize how warm it is. I mean, with all the adrenaline, I enjoyed it. I just fed off the crowd.
You now get a minimum £15,000, which is 300,000 rand, is it roughly? For reaching the second round.
Yes.
Flights from South Africa to Britain are not cheap in this day and age. I believe that you had to do a bit of crowdfunding to finance your trip here. So.
Yes, it wasn't easy. Still not easy. So just that winning that game helped. Yeah.
Where did you say you got the bus from today?
From Wood Green. I'm staying in Wood
Green.
Green.
Okay, yeah, so just a few stops away. Yeah. Thank you.
Graham, you have been 2-0 up. He came back, and it was quite tight in the fourth set. How difficult was it to hold it all together and hit that 64 finish to win it? Yeah,
the mistake I made was after the second set, I was thinking about winning the game. Because I was 2-0 up, I made the biggest mistake by thinking a lot. Usually when I'm playing my best darts, I'm not thinking at all and just enjoying it. But when I went 2-0 up, I was thinking too much, and that kind of got me in a very bad situation.
So it helped you that there was no break after the third set?
Yes, it helped a lot. It really did.
We don't know that much about you yet. When and how did you get into darts?
Well, my dad played. My dad and my uncles all played darts. So obviously when I was 4 or 5 years old, they used to cart us around to all the venues. So that is when, they got me on a little double bunk. So before the marker would write the score, I would have to call the score. So that is how I started counting, and when I grew up, got older, took it up as a hobby, and I got married, life happened, just stayed a hobby until COVID happened. And COVID forced me into playing darts because we only have one television set in the house, so my kids were on my case. So they used to tell my wife, Daddy's not giving up the TV, we can't watch TV, he's always at the TV. So my wife told me, look, you put the board up and then start practicing, and started practicing. And played online. Online just started at the time, so got invited to a few big leagues. Played the big guns, and then started. Wait! I can really make something of this. And that's when Devon got involved as well. So, and Charles Losper as well. So, started practicing with Charles a lot. He's still up until today. He's always in my corner.
So, I think 17, 18 hours left only until your second match against Kim Huybrechts. How will you spend that time, and would you prefer to have more preparation just to get down and sort yourself after the biggest win of your career?
Yes, look, the only dartboard that's close to me is down the road by our pub, so I'm going to have to go home now and just rest and then wait till tomorrow, be here early, and then hopefully I can have a good practice here before I get onto stage tomorrow.